Modding is not easy. Reviewing mods even less. Many give up, panic and delete their videos. But not us. Here are the best new mods of the last couple of weeks, as usual. Well, in this episode we have a huge load of weapon and armor mods again, but also some interesting stuff and a huge quest mod at the end. I can reveal that much already. First of all, a mod to make crafting smoother. Crafting Framework by DanCraft. This is a successor mod to the Legendary Crafting Framework mod and aims to combine all the tweaks and advantages of existing crafting mods into one lightweight and easy to use experience. In other words, it offers lots of features like crafting, disassembling and swapping all the mods from the vanilla game, an option to add a second legendary effect, add new legendary effects based on the legendaries from Fallout 76, making your equipment not scrappable. Things like ammo conversion, switching firing rates, tweaking damage, recoil and fire rate of your weapons. Or things like, for example, the jump height and resistance values of your armors. Literally all the possibilities we have seen in crafting mods so far have been added to this one. Of course, everything is optional and configurable too. You can disable functions and set everything to your liking either in an MCM menu or by using a holotape, and the crafting action can begin. Okay, usually I don't like showing simple retexture mods that much, but here is an extraordinary one that absolutely deserves attention. SavrenX HD Texture Mods by SavrenX. Not just one, but several mods to cover all kinds of objects. Seriously, almost the whole game has been retextured here, with high quality and high resolution textures. And the amazing part is, it's less in size than the official HD DLC, but looks better and sharper. And here is what you can actually get. SavrenX HD Junk and Props DLC, including different tech-related objects and a lot of clutter items. SavrenX Weapon HD DLC, with high-quality textures for all the vanilla weapons. SavrenX Organic Gore, to make all the bloody mess even more realistic. SavrenX Food and Foodware, for textures of all kinds of boxed and unboxed food. SavrenX Detailed Hair, to make the hair look super realistic. SavrenX Synth HD, this includes all Thins generations and of course also Nick. SavrenX HD Settlement and Clutters, all kinds of buildable stuff is covered in this one. SavrenX HD 1K Buildings and Interior, less in size than the vanilla stuff and still looks tons better. SavrenX Organic Super Mutant, to make our green friends look really good too. SavrenX Power Armor HD DLC, yep, retextured power armor. SavrenX Landscape, Interior and Building DLC. This one is self-explanatory. So yeah, as I said, more or less the whole game. I might have missed one or two, or maybe there are new uploads by this modder, so make sure to check their files to ensure the best results. And now it's that time again, where we get some new toys. MA37 ICWS and BR55 Service Rifle by Nova, Soda, Scrivener and Darkman. More Halo stuff. Okay, so what is different this time? The models are said to be very true to the original, and yes, they definitely do look very detailed. Other than that, functioning ammo counters for this mod too, and the customization also allows some variety. Next, we have a couple of very nice looking revolvers. Experimental Plasma Revolver and Colt Python by Brad. Okay, so two nice revolvers. One of them is just a regular badass looking revolver, and the other one a bit more futuristic plasma weapon. The customization for this one is really nice. A good amount of attachments accompanied by some beautiful and shiny skins, ranging from girly pink to serious jet black. With the next one we are going even more futuristic, digital kinda. MI-34 Ion Cannon by Namtech. That's right, looks like we are going full Mega Man now. It's an arm cannon, if you are wondering what the heck this is supposed to be. It looks weird without an arm. The customization here is quite interesting, because you can not only change the way it looks, but also the way it shoots. I mean, you can't defeat bosses and get their elemental weapons to exploit other bosses' weaknesses, but yeah, you know what I mean. And close off things we shall with a weapon which does not look like it's meant for war. K-Bar EW Stone Knife by Trophy Hunter. Seriously, I don't even know what to say here. This might very well be the best in-game model in the whole history of modding. The attention to detail is just insane. I mean, just look at it. And there are also a couple of decorational items to make displaying this beauty even more glorious. This is definitely a work of art, and totally a trophy too. Okay, in terms of armors, there are not only lots of outfits, but also accessory mods this time. First of all, Grim Zero Suit Samus by Grim Sovereign and friends. Of course it would make it over to Fallout 4 as well. But attention! It requires the High Heel System mod, which, as we know, still doesn't support anything besides the player character. Too bad, really, because there are a lot of cool shoozles to show off in this mod. The next mod is Vtaw Widowmaker by Vtaw. Looks like the Vtaw mods are going towards stuff from existing games now. Sure, why not? The suit looks good. There is also an optional closed helmet included, and some colors can be swapped at the armor workbench. The next one is simply called Biohazard Suit by Title and My Card. Wow, that's a very detailed hazard suit. I mean, I wouldn't go calling it lore friendly or anything, but it does look awesome. It's also for both genders, and as you have probably noticed, there are also lots of skins to be changed here too. The next one is really stylish. DEFY by Nevermind43. DEFY is short for defibrillator, by the way, which has absolutely nothing to do with this mod. I don't know why it's called that way. What I do know, however, is that here we can do some stuff at the armor workbench too. It is possible to change the hair color of the hat and the logo of the shirt. The next mod is Classic Vault Outfits Pack by the Friends Turkey and HCGX Grill. Well, I had no idea that we need another Vault Suit mod, but it's okay, because there is also a Tunnel Snake outfit, and as we know, they rule. And we are in a vault here too, so everything checks out. And now the accessory mods. The first one is IceStorm's Tactical Stuff by IceStorm NG. A set of very tactical items including some night vision goggles, an earpiece, a vest, a harness and gloves. Some of this stuff can be modified, like adding a gun to the harness for example, and of course, you guessed it, changing the skins. Next we have a couple of nice backpacks. Scaver's Backpacks by Spiffy Skytrooper. Maybe not so tactical, but definitely practical. With straps and all, unless you want to disable them at the armor workbench. It is also possible to change the skins there. And coincidentally there is another glove mod. Vault-tec Tactical Gloves by Ghost Recon 123. Yes, they are of course also very tactical, and they will probably give you a power-up as well. See the margin symbol? Yeah. What? It's upside down? It's a W? Well, shit. Okay, I know, I promised you a big and juicy quest mod, and obviously I'm going to deliver. Depravity, a harmless bit of fun, by Project Valkyrie Discord server. This is a very interesting project because it does things in a bit different way than regular quest mods. Basically, you will be able to replay the whole game in a completely different way. Many evil options also. This whole mod is kinda a bit like an evil overhaul actually. You will no longer be railroaded, no pun intended, into things just to progress the game. For example, you can search Kellogg's apartment for clues on your own accord, or spare Kellogg's life instead of killing him, and then work together with him to bring down the Institute. But the bad thing is, you don't have to start a new game if you don't want to, because this mod also has lots of its own new content, namely 20 quests and 5 fully voiced companions. So, to start the new storyline, we have to talk to this kid at the entrance to Concord.
Hey there, can you help me?
What seems to be the problem?
It's my friend Murphy. He went to the film store, but it's been a while, and I'm starting to worry. Can you check on him for me?
She kinda sounds like 5, but whatever, obviously we're going to help, right? Yeah, Murphy's Law, that's definitely a good sign. And indeed, things become really weird, really fast.
Everybody, got some news.
Followed by... yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
What's going on?
Sounds of explosions.
Did you hear the news?
We're, trying to get confirmation.
What's
We
happening?
seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh, that is bad news.
We do have coming in. That's,
Oh no.
confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York
Oh
and
my God, it's happening.
Pennsylvania.
Oh God.
My God.
Oh God. This is it.
Our soldiers are right.
It's finally happening.
War. War never changes.
No one can! This is just a drill, right? Just can't.
Yeah, it continues like that for a while. I don't know, I guess it's kind of a foreplay, because very soon we get banged on the head and then... well, let's not talk about it. I mean, we have been enslaved, kinda, and this is the first dungeon. So yeah, you know the drill. Get your stuff back, escape this place, which is quite fun by the way, because there are funny ads airing over the radio as you progress.
That's why sugar bombs are engineered to please both your child and not damage his or her tender, tender brain.
They taste so amazing! And they'll make you remember everything you read. Quick, absorb that book!
But anyway, very soon we are able to finally meet the League of Evil Lemons or whatever they are supposed to be and start the quest line for real.
Hey,
Gotta admit, I'm impressed. Stella here tells me this was all her little ruse. No hard feelings, huh?
Well, this
don't
is
get
not
all mushy on me.
rather
I hardly
unusual.
broke a sweat kicking their
Wouldn't you
asses.
say?
And a sense of humor, too. I like it. Sorry for any misunderstanding. We're a shoot first, ask questions later kind of place. Never can be too careful with looters breaking and entering these days.
Don't misunderstand. We're not criticizing you. Those were fair kills. You didn't know who we were, and we didn't know you from a random looter.
So let me summarize. We have a huge building with unique looking rooms and characters. They wear unique outfits, use unique weapons, and are well voice acted with long conversations, backstories and so on. Yeah, they really talk a lot in this mod. The storyline involves siding with those, well, slavers. Remember I mentioned this to be an evil overhaul? Against gunners, who are the adversary here. And the way they talk about it, it absolutely makes sense.
Out of nowhere, they started sporting plasma weapons, advanced combat gear, and even vertibirds. Doesn't make any sense. Where did they get all that stuff from?
That's a good question. I guess... I don't know.
People bitch about the Institute, but look at what's really been going on. Quincy, GNN, Mass Bay Medical, Mass Fusion, 2 vaults, and all the major freeways. It's the Gunners, not the Institute, who've been gaining the most ground in the Commonwealth.
So the storyline seems quite interesting too. In other words, all signs indicate that this is indeed a really good quest mod. And this is it for this episode. The links to all mods are as always in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like. And if you like really good quest mods, hit the like button and subscribe for more best new Fallout 4 mods. I thank you all for watching and see you around.